You've already learnt the core skills of CPR for an adult. But what about children? Well, it's a sad fact that many children do not receive resuscitation because would-be rescuers fear they may cause more harm. This fear is unfounded. It's far better to use the same simple steps of adult CPR on a child who is not responsive and not breathing than to do nothing at all. However, if you're regularly caring for children, it is worth just doing a little more with Mini Anne and practicing a few minor adaptations. Everything that you've learned so far will also work for them. But when they're between 12 months and puberty, about 12 or 13 years, there are a few differences in how you'll do CPR. First, let's get Mini Anne ready for child CPR. Do you remember the tab under her chest? Make sure it's pulled out so the clicker sound is off. Now she's ready to go. Like before, place her chest at your knees with her head to one side. On a child, place the heel of only one hand in the centre of the chest, just as I'm doing. If you find it too difficult to push using just one arm, you can use two as you did before with the adult. Push down about 1/3 of the depth of their chest, like this. For a child, the push and breathe part of CPR is nearly the same as for an adult. It's just that a child may need less air to make the chest rise, and we start by breathing for them 5 times. Take about a second for each breath. Now, follow along with me. Let's start with giving the 5 breaths. And now push 30 times on the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 2 more breaths. "30 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 2 breaths. Now that you've practiced the push and breathe sequence on a child, let me explain the biggest difference between child and adult CPR. If no one else is around to call for an ambulance for you, you'll need to give the child a minute of CPR before you call for an ambulance. That's about 2 full cycles. Well, now you know how to do CPR for a child. It's a lot like adult CPR, isn't it? Remember, if you're not sure whether they are a child or a small adult, you're not going to harm them whether you use child or adult techniques, because they're so similar. Just to recap about when to phone for an ambulance. If you're alone, first give 2 cycles of CPR and then you call for an ambulance. Otherwise, you do everything in the same order for a child as you learn for an adult. Remember, if you ever have to do this for real and you forget to include all or some of these adaptations, it isn't going to do them any harm. It's just so important to breathe and push, even if you use the adult techniques.